Hey guys, today I'm doing a tag video and I was tagged by my good friend Marinda from the Barbie with Muscle. I'm going to post her channel below, and if you have not seen Marinda yet, she is freaking awesome. She is so entertaining to watch. I've been subscribed to her forever. Like before I ever made videos, I was subscribed to Marinda. She's so funny and she's so entertaining. She does fitness videos, she does beauty videos. She's just all around an awesome person. So definitely check her out. So she's the one who created this tag, and I'm tagging all of you guys. Whoever wants to do this, feel free. Because I think this is a great one. Basically the tag is, it's about skin tone. It's like, come on here, share your skin tone, share your foundations that you have and your powders, and show what color you are in each of those foundations and powders. Because so many times, lighting adjustments, camera settings, there's different little things that when you're on camera, it can make you appear a little bit different and it can be hard to tell as a viewer. And I know this from firsthand experience. Sometimes I'll kind of like, look for someone that sort of has a similar skin tone as me and see what kind of makeup colors they're wearing, and then I kind of get an idea of what I might want to go out and get and see, if that works for me too. I'm going to go ahead and get started because I know I'm jabbering a lot already. Now, my skin tone, I have a warm skin tone with a neutral base tan. And so basically, people ask me, do you spray tan? Do you use self-tanner? No, I've never used self-tanner in my life. I do not spray tan. I do go out to the beach sometimes because we live in a very, beachy kind of environment out here, but I haven't been out for a very long time, and this is kind of like, I've lost my tan, and this is kind of what I'm left with. So this is sort of as pale as I get. I'm half Mexican. So that's kind of where I get the natural base tan, my natural coloring. I guess I should share one little tip with you about, like, if you're not sure if you're a warm tone or a cool tone, one thing that you can do is basically take a couple pieces of jewelry, like something that's silver tone, something that's gold tone, hold it up to your skin and just see which one kind of meshes with your skin more. And that's a good way to tell, because gold tends to mesh better with warm skin tones, while silver meshes well with cool skin tones. Another way is to kind of flip your wrist over there and check the veins, and you can see if you're more, like if your vein looks a little more kind of like blue coloring, then you're more of like a cool skin tone. And if it's more of a green coloring, then you have more of that warm skin tone. So those are a couple of quick tips. Now for the foundations that I have, I'm going to show you my favorite first, and that is Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, and I am in number 35, so that is my color. I find this to be a perfect match, absolutely perfect. This is my all-time favorite Holy Grail foundation right there. And then the next one I have here is one by Chanel. This is Perfection Lumiere, and I'm in 30 Beige. This one I find to be a little smidge too light for me, but I make it work with a little bit extra bronzer just so I can kind of use it up. So yeah, that's 30 Beige. And then I have one more by Clinique. This is their Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup, and I'm in number 9 Neutral. So I think they had like the pink tones, the yellow tones, and then like neutral. And neutral was my perfect match. And actually I'm wearing this one right now. So those are all my foundations, and to give you an idea, like in MAC, I'm typically an NC 30 to 35, and I usually always hover right around there. And for powders, I only have 2. I have one by Dior. This is the Dior Compact Powder in Apricot Beige, which I've said many times they discontinued this specific color, but it was my perfect match. I don't know if they have like another one that's close, but yeah, so I don't know, they discontinued a few of their colors. And then I have one by Chanel. Actually, right after I found out they discontinued that, I had gone out and purchased this because I don't know, I like freaked out or something. I was like, oh, I need my powder. And so this is my Chanel Double Perfection Powder, Natural Matte Powder Makeup in number 115 Suede. That writing is really tiny on the back. And I'm totally old school, I'm old-fashioned. I like to apply my powder with a little sponge like that, and I just kind of press and roll. I don't use like, the big powder brushes. I'm like all about the little sponges. So this seems to be a fairly good match. Suede versus Apricot Beige. So those are all my foundations and powders that I own. I did want to kind of slip in a few extra products to this video because I wanted to share sort of like what else works really good with, a sort of like a tan, kind of medium, warm skin tone. For anyone else who's out there in the market for bronzer, this is a great one. This is Bare Minerals Faux Tan. And I hear, oh, Wayne, I just like went out of my mind for a minute there. Wayne Goss talks about this one a lot. This is like his favorite bronzer, and I agree, this is an awesome bronzer. It's got the kind of warm undertone to it. It's like a kind of a reddy bronze sort of tone. It's a really gorgeous one for warm skin tones especially. Benefit Hoola, it goes both ways. It swings both ways. It's like cool tone or warm tone is an awesome bronzer, and this has like always been a holy grail product for me. Another one, let's see, I've got my Chanel Bronze Universal. This is another favorite of mine. It does have a hint of warmth to it, so really great for, again, I'm mentioning these products just as kind of like an extra to share some of my favorite ones that just kind of melt into my skin really well. But there are no rules. Anyone can wear any of these products. It doesn't matter if you're just cool or warm tone. So I just wanted to share some of these extra holy grail products with you. Again, I mentioned these a lot, the NARS bronzers. I always love these. Casino is one of my favorites, so I really like those. The other one is Laguna, which I'm sure you've probably all already seen already. And then another one that I have is the Victoria's Secret bronzer, baked bronzer in Goddess. This is a really gorgeous bronzer, and I always find that it just melts in so beautifully into the skin. So that's all for like my top kind of bronzers that I find just work really well, and it's kind of like a like a never fail kind of thing. For blushes, again, I tend to go with the warm tone blushes, so like the corals, the kind of like tans, the kind of terracotta shades over the pinks. I do have like a couple of cool tone pinks that I like, but I find that the warm tone ones just seem to complement my skin better no matter what. So there's a couple that I have to share with you. One is Tarte Exposed. These are the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. Blissful is an all-time holy grail blush. I always get compliments every time I wear this one, so it's always pleasant. This one is Tipsy, so it's a little more of that orangey coral. And then for MAC, I definitely have some holy grail MAC blushes. Number one would be Gingerly. It's awesome for medium tone skins, especially warm tone skin. it's just amazing. Another one is Melba. A little more peachy, just a hint lighter, not so much of the tan. Gingerly has a very kind of warm tan tone. Sunbasque is another awesome one. Sunbasque is, what is that, a shimmer? It's a sheer tone shimmer, whereas the other ones are matte. And then Coppertone. Coppertone is another matte, so that's one of those kind of terracotta sort of shades. And then I have an Inglot. This is in number 30. That is another one of those colors. So you can get an idea of the colors that I sort of love for blush. Just those very kind of almost like a hint of sun has kissed your face. So if you're not sure what kind of highlighter might look best on you, like what sort of tone, I sort of just go with the cool, warm. So like, like a cool tone highlighter would be like a kind of a silvery based one, or one that has maybe silver sparkles, or like a silver sheen to it, or champagne. Like those kind of, those are kind of like cooler tone, like the champagne kind of icier ones. And then we have like the warm tones, like ones that have like gold sparkle, gold flecks to them, or like a more golden sheen, I find work really well with warm tones. But again, like I said, there are absolutely no rules. Anyone can wear whatever they want. But I just find that, when I go for a cool tone, like a silver kind of flecked highlighter, it doesn't mesh too well with my skin. Whereas the gold, it's like, just like, I don't know, it just like fits better. So one that I really like is the Dior Amber Diamond. I've had that for a really long time and it's still going strong. That's a great one because you get different colors to play with there. Another one, this is a drugstore one. This is Hard Candy in Tiki. That is a really great highlighter. It's got a gold tone to it, just a really pretty soft gold sheen. And then for liquid, the Josie Maran is really good. This is the Argan Illuminizer, and it's got really pretty, just very soft golden glow to it. And then I have Sunbeam by Benefit. This is a really lovely golden sheen liquid highlighter. Look at that. I've always found that Sunbeam worked better for me than High Beam. Just because of that kind of tonal difference. I just find that the golds just work so much better for those kind of tan, you know, slightly darker skin tones that have that warm undertone to them. So I think that's everything. I have talked your ear off enough. I shall let you go. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you will do this tag too. I would love to see it. In fact, post it as a video response if you do decide to do it. And I shall see you in the next video. Bye.